Hi everyone, this is a video for the business owners who are finding that their employees are maybe starting to feel really tired, fatigued. You might have more sickness and illness rates than you used to have. Is trying to explore a little bit of the reason why and give a few tips around how you might help your staff. So the caveat on this is that I'm not a neuroscience specialist or a psychologist. My background in training isn't that. So I would always look to someone like the likes of Daksha Patel, who's the coach I work with, who's trained in those sorts of things, to give more in-depth knowledge. So this is again the high level overview of what we can do or what we could look to do to help your employees. The way I think about this is that there's like a battery level, a fuel level in your body. And I've found personally that when I go out for a run, obviously you deplete your energy levels, you get back, you might fuel up, have some food, get some good sleep, and that's how you then recharge your batteries. Similar day-to-day life, you wake up, you use your energy, you eat, you sleep, you get up and do the same again. It's how it works. But more recently, I've started to come to this concept that there's potentially two battery levels. So there's the physical side of things. There's that battery, again, the physical, you go out for a run, you use some of that battery up, you restore it again. The other part of that is the mental energy, and obviously in your head you've got your brain, but the actual energy that you're using when you're thinking, when you're reading, when you're doing activity, it's draining. So if you could just sit and read, or even on a conference call or something, and if you're listening and paying attention, you're engaged, it drains energy. So then I started thinking, well, maybe you've got two battery packs, because sometimes you can go for a run, come back and find that actually you feel more full, or you feel that they've got more energy than before you went. So there's these two battery levels that maybe are sort of coordinating with each other and potentially might top one up with the other. But then again, it's the extreme where you do too much exercise and then you end up with lots of mental fatigue. Certainly when I was training for a marathon, I found that getting back after those really long runs, I was really sort of tired and potentially a bit more grouchy in the afternoon. So that needed mental energy to keep me on top of it, to stop me from reacting when the kids are around, for example. So it's difficult. There are different battery levels. I don't understand how to make the connection between different people. How do you identify a different person's battery level and where they're feeling and how fatigued they might feel? I think I'm fairly well in control of my own, but others it's not so easy to understand. So what can we do about it? What can you as a business owner do to your staff or help with your staff to help them to move on? If they're feeling fatigued and they're feeling tired, the first thing that you could do is to give them that sense of worth, the feeling that they feel valued as an employee of your organisation. And again, it doesn't need to be just a big salary, big package. It could just be that they feel that they're actually a part of what that is, and that they understand what their role is and how they feel add value into your organisation. The next one is that sense of belonging. So we mentioned there a bit about the value, but a part of that again is to actually feel like they belong there. If you did a poll of your employees and said, do you feel like this is the place for you? Do you feel like you belong in this organisation? Be realistic about it, be frank about it, ask the question, see what you get back. Some people might feel that they're just there to do the job to get out again. They're there to get their money to go home, and that's not the kind of thing that's going to really help with their energy levels. Some people it's okay, they want to come in, do a job, go home. That's just how they work. But the majority of your employees won't want that. They'll want to feel like they're actually a part of something. And the last one on this one is to give your employees a sense of direction. And where are we going as a business? What are we doing? And how do we get there together? That sense of direction brings people together and helps them with their energy levels to know that I'm actually doing this for a reason. There's a purpose, there's a cause. There's another reason that I'm doing this rather than just to come and make the money and go home again. So with those two things in mind there, the sense of value and the sense of belonging and the sense of direction, with those things in mind, it will hopefully help your employees to feel that they're more in control of their battery levels. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next video.